check which.
Yes.
This one, yes. We understand that the beading, actually the beading wasn't included on this property on the right side of the section. What we are looking at, which we normally do, is we combine section instead of adding each individual I values.
Right.
So for the comments for this one, our I value combined is actually would be around 48. As shown on the bottom side, the die property on the IX and the IY as shown.
Yeah, this is correct only if everything is welded together as one component. That means you get full shear transfer at the interface between each section. But the beading, of course, is not welded. It is loose item, right? So it can slide, and therefore there is no shear transfer between the beading and the, call it the transom or the mullion, right? Whatever it is. This one is a horizontal frame, let's say.
I understand.
So because there's no shear transfer, you cannot consider it is a monolithic component.
Our intention is, as marked on the image I1 and I2, is actually we are combining these two profile using mechanical fixing. We are screwing it together. Can it be considered as
possible. Sometimes we do that either if it's screwed or if it's welded, for example, in the kind of steel. We can sometimes combine it as one, provided that you check your screws, the size and the spacing is adequate to resist the shear transfer at the interface between the two.
Okay.
So possible. Yeah.
We can add that additional report. We can add that additional check-in in our report for this one. So for the two profiles, we will remove
it is only it's probably only 2 or 3 lines of calculations to add to show it. Yeah. So it's a very, very quick check. If you want to do it, no problem. Just prove it. Yeah.
Okay. We will show it like that. And actually also on the sliding door, it will be the same method. And can you show the sliding door?
On sliding door, you have to be careful because if you are combining multiple styles, multiple sliding component, you're not going to combine them together, right?
For the steel, it will be a separate I value. But for example, for this one, again, we will be screwing or we were fixing the top and the bottom profile to join
this it. This one is a little bit more complicated, because the steel and the aluminum are different materials, so the E value is also different.
Correct. What we do here is we combine all aluminum as one property, and then we add the property of the steel, a separate in a separate.
How are the two aluminum sections joined together?
Again, via mechanical fixing.
Where is the screw? I don't know if I think I can see the mouse. Maybe try and show me with your mouse or with the.
And can you show it through? We showed it in our shop drawings.
Oh, it's in
Can
the
you show it
drawing,
in the
is it?
drawings?
Or
Yes.
maybe in the drawing, I can just have a quick look this way. We can
Alright.
move forward on this one. Yeah.
All right. I asked also my engineer to show the fixing on the calculation.
Yes,
Not only.
I think it makes it better, and also maybe put a comment to say still property added separately, see below or something like that. Then it will be clearer. I think the problem comes from showing that section with everything in it, the two pieces of aluminum, the steel, and then it looks like your mass properties are all everything together.
All right.
Oh, I see. So you have your screws there all the way through. Okay.
Sandwich the thing. So what we'll do, what we'll do is we'll update the calculation based on your comments, and then we also provide a comment reply sheet on
Yes,
each
that
comment.
would be ideal. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a better way to do things if you reply comment by comment response, at least, makes everybody on the same page, we understand each other.
We will do that. So for the full reply, yeah. And then I think on this shop drawing also we found out that the main comments is the dry joint connection. But we were trying to explain the other day also from the client side that we are not just fixing two profiles together without any something in between. So what I'm trying to explain the other meeting was we are applying silicone on the edges where the profiles are meeting, and then joining it together via screw fixings. And I think you need to show the updated detail for this if you have. So that's one. So yeah. So maybe show the text. We cannot see the text.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I can see. It's fine.
And then just to make it more easier to understand, we're adding some 3D connection views for everybody's reference. That's how we plan to resolve all those comments.
How are you joining all these profiles together? The one on the screen,
It is done in our factory. So the steel are
But sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm just looking at those two big screws, the M540. It looks like you need access holes to be able to screw these.
What we plan to do is on the left side will be the sliding door area. We'll be fixing it first, the steel, and then covering it up with the right aluminum profile, and then joining them together with another set of screws.
The tiny screws, the little M419, is it?
Yeah,
M419.
I think we need to increase this.
So you join the left side with a bunch of big M5 screws, and then you join the right side with the little M4.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Another general comment is either you put somewhere all screws shall be at 300 spacing unless otherwise noted, or you indicate for each and every screw what is the spacing, because some of them have spacing, some of them no spacing.
All right. Okay. We'll I think better just to put every location for this mock-up.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Understand. Okay.
And also remember to provide galvanic separators wherever you have dissimilar metals, because like on this screen, I can see them. On the previous detail, it looks like the edges of the U-shaped steel, are directly touching the aluminum. And the inside of the profile will probably just be either a chromate finish or something else which can lead to galvanic corrosion.
All right. Yes, our profile, the insides of the profile will be chromate, but we'll follow and add those shimming in between the two metals. All right.
Yes. It doesn't have to be a thick shimming. It can even be just a polyethylene tape or something like that, just enough to prevent direct contact.
Understand.
Yeah.
All right.
Whatever is easier for you.
Thank you. San, can you go back to the calculation just to finish off all the comments there? The vertical profile. Yeah.
I think on the calculations there were only 3 general comments, right?
Yes.
There was one where I think the sections were shown as failing.
All right. And then there's one comment on the corner, which this one. We do understand the comments for this. We will update the details to allow the vertical to be raised.
Yes. This was noted on the calculations and on the drawings as well. And also be careful about your bracket design because it is visible from inside the building.
All right. What we'll do is provide 1 or 2 views in 3D just to show that we'll try to hide hiding all of those brackets or all those.
Yes, please, because the bottom one is embedded in the screed and the finishes. That's okay, but the top one is exposed.
All right, understand.
Yeah. Not the bottom. The bottom is okay. It's the top only.
The top side, yeah.
Yeah.
Then that's it. And then the Mr. Matthew, because in our contract, the sealant that we qualified for this project is Bayun, the China brand. We are using them for all the weather sealants. So we will be submitting it separately as a material submission. Just to comply with all because most of the connection joints on this mock-up are weather sealant, so we'll be submitting it separately. But just to give a heads up, it will be Bayun sealant.
Okay.
All right.
I don't have a problem with Bayun sealant. It just needs to comply to the spec. Technically,
non-stain. Yeah,
non-stain, non-bleed. Yeah.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah, correct.
So I can't remember their number, the 622 or something like that. I don't remember exactly their numbers, but yeah.
All right. We will show that one in our submission, material submission.
Good.
Okay. Mr. Ann, do you still have items to highlight?
There is one on my end, which is you submitted recently a set of drawings. This one. Maybe we start this one first, yeah.
Okay, yes, this one. So all the beadings will be removed, but all interlocking profiles plus the aluminum box stiffener will be as combined section
But this one you have to be
comments?
careful. Huh? That's what I meant by the sliding doors. You cannot do that, right?
Okay.
You know why, right? The top part is independent. The top part is not fixed to the bottom part.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
I2 and let's say what the I2 and I3, the sort of middle extrusion and the bottom box extrusion, you can fix them together by screws and consider it as one component, one monolithic element. But the top part is independent, yeah?
Okay.
You know what I mean, right?
Yes, yes.
It is separate from the middle and the bottom one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let me check with our engineer how to. We'll consider that comment.
Yes.
Probably we need to insert something there. Yeah.
Yeah, my sense is either you need an insert in the upper one or you need to have a like a box stiffener like the bottom one.
Okay, okay.
You know, there's a box stiffener on the outside. You need a box stiffener on the inside as well.
All right. Okay. Understand. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. But this one we are checking. Is it commented? We are checking it in a close condition, meaning the two profiles are aligned with each other.
Of course.
Right.
They are aligned, but you know where you have like the Z legs where the legs where they join, there's a gap between them.
Yes, yes.
So of course, when the wind is pushing, they will move together. Yes. But there is no shear transfer at the interface between the inside frame and the outside frame. That one, you cannot screw them together.
Understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Understand that one. Okay. All right. Okay. I think for the calculation, the comments are these three items. But Mr. Mandy, you were saying you received another
submission. So there was a new submission for the glass railing and for the decorative screen at the balcony.
Okay.
And are you able to submit the calculations for this? Because both of these elements the calculations are quite critical to make sure they work, they pass, the anchorage is okay, the steel frame is okay, and you know, we don't want to be in a situation where we review the drawings and have to, you know, reject it because no calculations, right?
Okay.
Or accept it, and then you submit the calculations, and the calculations are rejected, and then the drawings also have to be changed. So it's always better if you can submit both together.
We had this discussion with the architectural team from the client yesterday regarding the latest submission.
Right.
They have actually commented on, they have heavily commented on the design. So I would advise that probably wait for our resubmission for that one, just to incorporate all the comments, all the design inputs from the client, and then update also our calculations. I believe we do have the calculation for the balustrades and the steel support, but I don't know what happened. But yeah, if you have received the balustrade and the cladding, the perforated cladding set, would advise to wait for the revise so we don't waste your team's time as well.
Yes, that would be best. Yes, definitely.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
because the support, they requested that to shift some support. So for sure, there will be some changes. Yeah.
Okay, so
All
we'll
right.
wait for your resubmission before we review them.
Yes, yes, that would be ideal. Okay.
Okay, good.
Mr. Andy, yeah, Mr. Andy, do you have any more items to show? Anoy? Maybe we'll just...
Yeah. I review again about the calculation. Okay. So one more thing. So this calculation is the same method checking from IBST.
Yeah, and I think this Mr. Matthew already clarified that we can do this one. We just need to add additional calculation for the fixings. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So we will discuss this one internally, how to reply properly. Do you have any more item for the balustrade, or you want to clarify for the aluminum cladding, or we update first?
Yes. As the meeting yesterday, we also have a comment from Mr. Phương. Do we need to discuss about the old proposed about the aluminum cladding and balustrade?
But we need to incorporate all the new comments, right? We have 4 support now reduced to 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think once we only update and we just involve or we submit to DPF for review, I think no need, no meaning to show it. Yeah. Everybody, I think for Sinh Nam side, that is all that we want to clarify. We will just do the updates after this, starting after this meeting.
Yes.
Yes, for that.
Okay, so it's been all clear now. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Fung.
Let me review all the comments from DPF once again.
Okay. Hi, Matthew.
Hi.
Can we talk a quick talk after the meeting?
Yes, of course, no problem.
Hi, Sinh Nam team. So I think the team can leave now. We have a quick talk with Matthew. That's on today. That's right.
Sinh Nam team, you can lead the meeting now. So we will talk to the DPF separately.
Sorry.
Anh ơi, giờ bên team FILMORE nói chuyện với DPF tí á, thì team Sinh Nam rời cuộc họp đi ha.
Rồi.